Varsity, Petersburg. The Tucker County School Administration and the West Virginia Secondary Schools Activities Commission would like to remind all individuals of West Virginia State Board Policy 437 of prohibiting tobacco products and property during the school-related events. Not only is tobacco used in property, but tobacco is regulated to sell property. Please use your part of the West Virginia tobacco for the code. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class 1984.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law. Proud to support Tucker County Sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverages, and gas. Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner, wishing all of Tucker County High School Mountain Lion athletes a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons.
The Paint Store, with locations in Thomas and Morgantown.
Robert Estates Incorporated, serving all of your general contracting needs. Fargo Insurance Group, Tucker County's nationwide insurance agent. United Financial Service, auto, life, commercial insurance, and annuities. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is also being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big. More than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, a safe locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutshaw, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. And by Community Care Pharmacy. And now back to more exciting Tucker County High School action, right here on your home of the Mountain Lions, TuckerCountySports.com.
And welcome into tonight's broadcast. Dave Helmick with you here at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 Stadium. Tucker County hosting Petersburg tonight in a contest on a very wet field tonight. All this rain we've had, it's a Petersburg team that comes into tonight's contest with a 6-2 record, and they'll be facing off against a Tucker County team with the exact same record, 6-2. Tucker County dropped their last contest at Gilmer County. And while we're going to pause for a quick message, and we'll be back right after this.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law. Jim's All-Star. Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Robert Estates Incorporated.
The Paint Store.
Fargo Insurance Group. And by United Financial Service. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, right here, TuckerCountySports.com.
And the national anthem being played here as we're trying to get the pregame activities underway. Earlier I had a chance to sit down with head coach A.J. Rapp and talk a little bit about last week and this week, and we'll have that interview for you right now.
Dave Helmick back with pregame here with head coach A.J. Rapp. Coach, before we get you before tonight's game, last week a trip to Gilmer County, and your kids played well against number 9 ranked Gilmer County, and a couple mistakes, a couple things here and there, and you had a chance, but just couldn't get it done. Couldn't get a stop when you needed it, and then just couldn't stop them. You need it, and then you couldn't get that onside kick, or things may have been different.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard when we put some younger kids in there to try to take some pressure off our guys there on the kickoff team, and we spotted them 6 right off the bat, and a couple young guys made a couple wrong decisions where they should have been on the field, and just gave them that long 6, or it could have been a different ball game.
Yeah, your defense played well. It was, really that 6 points was there for a long time, and but you guys, battled there with right back and forth with them in the 4th. Talk about that confidence that you're seeing as the season goes on with this group.
Well, our line's still fairly young. We got 2 sophomores that started on our line, and a couple kids this is their first year starting on our line, and they're starting to gel a little bit. When you go all year long, we play teams in a 4 man front, and then you go down to Gilmer and they're playing a 3 man front, so it was a little bit of that time to adjust to us. But once we adjusted, we did a nice job. Jared was ripping off 5, 10, 12-yard runs at a time, and and that was probably our best rushing game of the year, honestly. And they just kind of got together there and did what they needed to do, and got the ball down the field, and we scored. And of course, we had some playmakers. Maddox made a big play there toward the end with we took the ball down 38 seconds down the field, and we had a minute to go. Just didn't get that. We're not used to that turf stuff, so our onside kick went a little hotter than what we liked it, but just didn't get it. But we battled to the end. That's all you can ask.
Yeah, and that's the next thing I was going to say. Your run game a lot better this week as opposed against Southern. Obviously, yeah. Southern a lot bigger than Gilmer County. But talk a little bit about that game versus Southern. How well your offensive line played.
Well, you look at Southern. They only brought over 15, 16 kids, and a lot of people don't understand all 15 or 16 of them are juniors and seniors. So they're young men. You know what I mean? And I'm not making any excuses. Like you said, they're definitely size-wise different. Honestly, we faced Gilmer last week. They had their senior night down there before we went on, and they had 11 seniors on there. And that's one of the things I preached to our guys after the game is we got to stick together. We got 3 seniors on our team. And, we started out with more all the time, but, our junior class, sophomore class, we got about 10 kids in each one of those, and we're starting to get those numbers back up. And if those kids stay together, we'll be that team here in the future.
Yeah, and just I'm going to touch a little bit on this. The middle school team played in the championship on Wednesday. You got a ton of 8th graders that's going to be coming to your program. Just talk a little about maybe talk a little about them coming and advocate for them playing some football here at the next level.
Well, that's something we want all the time. And I look back at a few years ago when my son Cole was in 8th grade, they had 20 8th graders, and by the time we got done, we had 12. Yeah, 12 is a good number, but I would love to have all 20 of them boys. If you give me 10 or 12 seniors together, you're in pretty good shape. And that's what I try to preach to these boys, and I try to tell the middle school kids. And, we're going to try to do some things to get those kids come out. One thing is, and I don't blame them, Jared he's a freshman playing varsity football this year, and there's not a whole lot of freshmen that can do that. And some of that's our fault for getting guys a little shell-shocked here and there. They get thrown into a varsity football game just because we have to, not because we want to.
Well, the 9th graders playing against seniors.
Oh, yeah, seniors, yeah, and it's a big difference. And, we don't like to do that, but with the numbers we've had the last few years, we've had to do that.
Right.
And, one of my goals is to get enough kids that we can get our daggone JV back. If we get our JV back, these kids get to learn and grow together, and they get to play together and play kids their age, their size, their ability. And, I'm not throwing in a 13, 14-year-old boy against an 18-year-old, so it makes a difference.
Yeah, and the mindset to me has to be you need to play JV, where I think we've kind of got away from that mindset, thinking that they need to play varsity walking in the door.
No, varsity's or JV's where it's at, where your learning time is. And those kids, like I said, you can't just – very few freshmen. I've had to the last few years because numbers. Right. But before that, very few times that I ever actually play a freshman in a varsity game unless they were just a different type of kid. Mike Atkins, I look back, he was one.
Bigger kid,
yeah, bigger kid. I played Cole as a freshman a little bit when I had to because my fullback got hurt and he was my backup. And of course, with him, I don't want to say I don't care, but he was mine to damage, and so there are very few kids before these last 3 years when the numbers got us in a bind that we actually played as freshmen. And you shouldn't play as freshmen unless you're just that phenomenal. And Jared's a special kid. He's a little different. he's a tough kid, but ideally I'd love to have him playing JV now too if I had a back his caliber, older than him. So.
Well, with that said, tonight you got a Petersburg team that is sitting where you guys are. A couple wins, looking for some positivity coming into tonight. Talk a little bit about them.
Yeah, they're just like us. I mean, unfortunately, the last couple of years we've been on everybody's schedule that everybody thinks they can get a win against, and it's kind of good for us. We're not favored, and we're kind of the underdog, so to speak, even in our home field. And tonight's our kind of night. We're not a great passing team yet. We're getting better. Ethan threw the ball real well last week. Had one mistake at Gilmer, but hopefully, I made some adjustments here where we can get some run the ball a little better. And you've seen the rain we had out here. The field looks like a rice paddy, so we're going to try to run the ball. He's a tough kid. Hold on to it. See what happens.
Yeah, footing will be an issue, I'm sure, and ball security. But talk a little bit about the one thing, and I'll throw it again. One thing you got to do tonight to get a win against Petersburg.
Our defense has played well the last few weeks, so our offense has got to pick it up. Obviously, that's something we've known for a while, and that's these kids gelling. So we got to hold on to the ball. Like I said, we've made a couple changes here tonight, not out of necessity, but out of have to. So we'll see how that goes. So.
All right. Well, good luck to you, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
That was Tucker County head coach AJ Rapp. We'll be back with more of the pregame here on TuckerCountySports.com.
And we're back here, R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium, and Tucker County has won the toss, and they will defer it to the second half. So that means Petersburg will get the ball to start this game. About a minute left before we'll have kickoff. While we have that time, I want to thank St. George Medical Clinic for providing the video you're seeing today. And I want to thank everybody for joining us on YouTube. And we will have some football for you here tonight in Parsons. A muddy field, but the clouds have opened up, and no rain right now. And hopefully no rain while the game's going on, but we will see. Nonetheless, a wet field. It's rained all day here. So the field wet, and it's going to take some damage tonight, I'm sure. But Tucker County will kick it away to begin with. Ball security tonight's going to be a premium in this contest. As I said, Petersburg comes in with 2 wins. They beat Berkeley Springs 58-56, the very first game of the season. And they beat Clear Spring, Maryland last week 35-16. So 2 wins for them, as well as Tucker with 2 wins. 6-2 both teams. 2 games left for each team left on the schedule. Tucker County will be here again next week against South Harrison. Petersburg will host East Hardy for their last game of the season. All right. Tucker tees it up, kick away, low line drive kick, fielded by Petersburg, and up over the middle he comes, and that's number 4. And what's going to happen with these white jerseys, folks, is you're not going to see them very much after the first couple possessions. Number 4 for Petersburg, Newsom, with that return. All right, Petersburg will be on offense to start it, and they'll start it from their own 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Shotgun, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Snap comes back. Quarterback, number 10, airs it out early, and there is a pass intended for Newsom. It's too long. Number 10 is Arball, the quarterback for Petersburg. It's incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. A single sidecar to his right, 26. He'll hand it to him. Up over to the left side. He comes. Fumble on the play, and Tucker County recovers it. And a big turnover to start this game. Number 26, Day, with the fumble. and Tucker County recovers it, and they'll have it inside Petersburg's territory at about the 43-yard line. So a big play there, fumble, as 3 yards by number 26, but a fumble. Tucker County will take over. And with 11:43 left in the first, Tucker gets the first turnover. And now we're going to have either an offsides or a false start. And officials having a conference here. Offsides defense, as they don't like that call. The Petersburg fans don't, but nonetheless, that'll move the chains for Tucker. Or actually move the ball up to about the 36-yard line. So that's where Tucker will start it. 36-yard line of Petersburg, 1st and 5. Rosenall in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Split backfield, will hand it to Real. Real makes a cut, makes a man miss. He's across the 30, still on his feet to the 25, and he'll be tackled upended right there. They'll mark him short of the 25 to about the 26-yard line, a 10-yard gain by Jared Real on 1st and 5. Needed 5, he got 10. So mark the ball at the 26-yard line for Tucker. And it's the Petersburg 26, 1st and 10 from there. Let's see if Tucker can capitalize on this turnover. Snap back, he'll give it to Dom Molinex, who's running the fullback position tonight. And he takes it up to the 24-yard line, a gain of 2. So it'll be 2nd down and 8 for Tucker County. 10:43 and ticking on a first quarter clock. Rosenall in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Split backfield. Snap comes back. He'll hand it to Real. Real makes a man miss in the hole, but gets tackled right away. He'll have a minimal gain. They'll mark him up to the 21-yard line. So a gain of 3 for Real. Gain of 3. It's going to be 3rd down and about 5 for the Mountain Lions. Rosenall again in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers each side. He'll take it this time. Rosenall hit and dropped short of the 1st down. He'll gain positive yardage up to the 18, about the 18-yard line. So he gained 3, did Rosenall. And it'll be 4th down and a long 2. Fourth down for Tucker County. 1 receiver to the right, 2 to the left. Rosenall give it to Real. Real is hit, still working, and he's going to be short. I think he's going to be short of this 1st down. They mark it at the 16-yard line. I think he needed to get to 15, and they're going to measure here. He got 2. He needed about 2.5. So we're going to give him 2 yards. We'll see here. The ball sets right at the sticks. It's going to be close, folks. As I get my binoculars out here. Stretch the chain, and it's going to be 1st down by an inch. So 1st down, Tucker County on that run by Real gives them a first down. First and 10 from the 16-yard line. And that's the Petersburg 16, folks. Tucker County looking for a score here off this turnover from Petersburg. Rosenall in the shotgun. Got two receivers to the right, one to the left, and now we're going to have a false start on Tucker County. Somebody leaned forward. They caught him. Back him up 5 yards. So after that first down and 10, it's going to be now first and 15 as they'll put the ball back to the 21-yard line. 8:50 and ticking on a first quarter clock. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Rosenall handed to Real. Real weaves through the hole and gets a couple yards. Actually, they're only going to mark him at about the 20. So he only gains a yard to bring up second down and 14. Second and 14 for the Mountain Lions. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Rosenall in the shotgun. He's looking to pass. He's got a man out there, and it's Maddox Anderson, and he catches it for the nice touchdown. Petersburg bit on the post route. They run a post flag route, did Maddox Anderson. Rosenall hits him for the 20-yard touchdown pass, and that comes with 7:57 left in the first quarter. 2-point conversion coming here for Tucker County. Like I said, Rosenall to Anderson from 20 yards out. Now the 2-point conversion coming. Two receivers to the left, one to the right, and they'll keep it. Rosenall does up the middle, and Rosenall stopped. The 2-point conversion fails to keep the score at 6-0 Tucker County. We'll be back after this brief message here on TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, and by Community Care Pharmacy. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here, R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. Tucker County on the board first. Tucker County scores on a 20-yard touchdown pass from Rosenall to Maddox Anderson, and Tucker leads it early, 6-0. That comes off a Petersburg fumble. Petersburg got the ball to start the game, but they fumbled it away. Tucker County drove it down from about the Petersburg 40 and scored it from there. Now we're going to have a stoppage here. Going to be an offside on the kickoff. Don't see this very often, but they do call it here. It's going to be offsides, a legal procedure, starting too early, however you want to call it, but it's going to be a 5-yard penalty here. And they'll re-kick it from 5 yards further back. Instead of at the 40, now Tucker will kick it from the 35. So Petersburg chances of getting better field position, a lot better here. Rosenall doing the kicking duties tonight. 7:57 left in the first. Kick away. Petersburg bobbles it, and they finally pick it up. Up through the middle they go, and We'll try to figure out the number for you, but this muddy field is going to be one of those things where it's going to be tough. That was number 4, Cody Newsom, and he gets his jersey a little muddier here. And like I said, folks, hopefully I can kind of figure out who they are based on how they run here in just a little bit after seeing them a little bit, because these white jerseys are going to be all muddy here in just a little bit. Shotgun for Petersburg, 2 receivers each side. Our ball, the quarterback, he'll hand it off. Across the right side, there's a face mask, and it was carried by number 26 again, and that was Peyton Day. And a face mask by Tucker County is 5-yard variety, I believe. Nope, personal foul, face mask. 15-yard variety. Is going to move the ball a little bit further up for Tucker County. There's no gain on that play. But the 15-yard penalty is going to move the ball. It was at about the 43-yard line. That's where they started this drive. But they're going to move it all the way up to the Tucker County 45. So, Petersburg now. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They'll hand it off again to Day. Day turning his feet, got positive yardage up across the 45 into Tucker County territory to about the 43-yard line. So a 2-yard gain there. 2-yard gain for Day. And like I said, that Peyton Day, a 5'10 junior on that carry. Our ball now, he'll keep it. He's running to the left side. He's cut down there by the tackler. The tackler is, I'm not sure that number. I'll get that here in a minute. Like Owen Knotts. It was Owen Knotts on the tackle. So they put the ball at about the 41-yard line. So he gains 2 more yards, does our ball. The quarterback. His first carry of the night. Now it's 3rd down and long. 3rd and 7 for Petersburg. Snap comes back. They hand it to Day. Day's tripped up, and he'll be short of the first down. A nice run up over the 40 to about the 36-yard line. But he's going to be short of the first down. About 2 yards short. 5-yard carry for Day. And Petersburg going forward here. 4th and 2. Tucker jumped off and didn't call it. That was surprising. Must not have went over. Our ball. Calling out signals. He'll pitch it to Day. Day's got the first down, and he's hit hard and dropped, but he'll have the first down. He paid the price for it, though, as he took an absolute shot there. And it'll move the chains for Petersburg. They'll mark the ball at about the 33-yard line. So a 3-yard gain there. Needed 2, got 3. Did Day. One receiver to each side. 3 in the backfield with the quarterback, our ball. He'll hand it off. This time Tucker hits him in the backfield, does. And the first one there is Don Molinex, and now a timeout. Actually, an official's timeout, looks like, for another ball, I believe. And that ball was carried by Peyton Day, and he gains nothing on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. So they change the ball out, wind the clock. And we're at about 5 minutes left in the first. Petersburg driving here. Our ball, the quarterback. Snap comes back. He'll run it to the left side as he is gingerly running over there in that mud. He'll gain positive yardage up to about the 30. He'll have 3 yards on that carry, does Arball, to bring up 3rd and 8. Well, 3rd and 7, we'll call it. That was 3-yard gain there. So 3rd and 7 for Petersburg. 2 receivers to the left, shotgun for Arball. And now we're going to have a false start, I believe. Yep, false start on Petersburg. It's going to back them up. 5 more yards is going to make this 3rd down a little harder, as they'll mark it back to about the 36-yard line. So it was 3rd and 8. Now it's 3rd and 7. Now it's 3rd and 13. Petersburg. Snap comes back. Arball looking to pass. Got a man out in the flat, and he catches it, and he's hit immediately. And the catch made by Trace Roball, and he's tackled immediately. A flag on the play. And if it's a holding, you probably got to think that an illegal chop block by Petersburg, and you wonder if Tucker will take the penalty or decline it, and they're going to decline it because the ball's back, clear back to the 42-yard line. So 7-yard loss on that pass play. It looks like Petersburg's going to punt it here. 4th down in eternity. And about 20, and they'll punt it. Petersburg punt away. The punt by number 69, and that is Schultz. And Schultz, Petersburg trying to say Tucker hit it. I didn't see that. And that punt by Mikhail Schultz, and a decent punt, puts Tucker down at the 16-yard line. That's where Tucker will take over for their 2nd drive of the night. Their own 16, 1st and 10 Mountain Lions. Dave Helmick with you. Thank you for joining us. If you are in the comforts of your home, I'm sure. It's a little warmer and a little drier probably where you're at. Rosenall in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Split backfield, barking out the signals, and now the lineman just stands up, and it's going to be a false start, I believe. Nope, they're calling offsides on Petersburg. Again, Petersburg moves into the neutral zone, and they call it. Giving Tucker a 1st and 5 here. And while we have this opportunity, I want to thank St. George Medical Clinic for this video. They're providing a sponsorship for the video you're watching. And I want to thank those fine folks at St. George Medical Clinic. Rosenall in the shotgun. Same formation. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He'll hand it off. And hit and dropped immediately is the ball carrier. And that ball carrier was real. And he'll lose yardage, I believe. You know, he does gain positive yardage. And he gains it up to, actually that ball is, I got it wrote down wrong. Ball's up to the 19-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Tucker, and a pass across the middle is caught by Stroderman. And actually that's why I was confused. That was a big loss on that play. And Tucker County gets the 1st down there, as the ball was back to the 19 on the previous play. And now they'll mark it at the 29. So a 10-yard gain there on that pass to Straudeman. So 1st and 10. Now Tucker stands up, and they'll have a false start here. Tucker County, false start on the Mountain Lions.
That one goes against the Mountain Lions. It's going to be a false start. Remains 1st down.
So back him up 5 yards to about the 24-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Mountain Lions. 2:24 left in the first quarter. Rosenthal hands off Real to the right side. He's got positive yards up over the 30. Tackled right at the 30. I thought it was the 30. Looked like about the 25 he crossed. And then was short of the 30. So he'll get the penalty yardage back. They'll mark it at the 29-yard line. So a 5-yard gain by Real. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Trip to the left for Tucker. 2 receivers to the, actually 1 receiver now to the right, as that player was running off the field. Rosenthal looking to pass. Screen look coming here. They get it to Don Mall next on the screen. He's on his feet, and he runs out of bounds up across the 35-yard line. And they'll mark it right at the 35. So a 6-yard gain there to bring up 3rd down and 4. So 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4 for Tucker. Handoff to Molnex. Molnex hit and dropped and short of the 1st down. He'll only gain a yard. They mark him up to the 36-yard line. So 1-yard gain there. They needed 3. They got 1. 4th down, and Tucker's going to punt it away here. 1 minute left in the first. Punting it away is Maddox Anderson. Anderson angles the punt out of bounds. It's going to be a favorable spot here for Petersburg. Actually, let's see where they mark it here, because the referee still hasn't made a decision.
Petersburg will take over on their own 46-yard line, 1st and 10.
The 46 is where they have it. So good field position for Petersburg as they'll start their 3rd drive of the night. 6-0's your score. Tucker County leading here in the late stages of the first quarter. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Petersburg. Arball, he'll fake the handoff. He'll keep it up the middle. He's hit and dropped immediately. And the first man there is, the first one is trying to get his number 79, Levi Pennington. It's very hard to see their jerseys as well, as Arball gains nothing on that play. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Vikings. 15 seconds left in the first. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He'll hand it now to Day. Actually, no, that is Day. Peyton Day with a positive play there. Gets it up close to midfield. They'll mark him at the 48-yard line, so a 2-yard gain. And that'll be the end of the first quarter as Tucker County leads it after 1, 6-0 here in Parsons. We'll be back after this quick message here on YouTube Live.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Robert Estates Incorporated.
The Paint Store.
Fargo Insurance Group. And by United Financial Service. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, right here, TuckerCountySports.com.
Hi, we're back here. R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. Tucker County leads Petersburg after one period of play by the count of 6-0. Petersburg with the ball here, driving, looking at a 3rd and 8. They just got a 2-yard run there by Peyton Day, and a 3rd and 8 here for Petersburg. Ball's at their own 48-yard line. Shotgun for our ball. Back to pass. Rolls to the left. He's going to throw it deep. Way down there is a Tucker County defender, and he misses him, and he's going to the house. Strotterman tried to grab him and tackle him, and he missed him. They call pass interference in here, but the pass hauled in there by, get a number for you. Missed the number, but pass caught. By number 4, and that is Cody Newsom, and it's going to be pass interference on Tucker County. This touchdown's going to stand. Referee's talking about it here, but what happened here? What happened? I don't know what they called here, but they're taking this touchdown off the board, folks. They never made a call on what it was. An inverted whistle, so an inverted whistle is going to negate that play, and I'm with Petersburg. I'm not happy about that either. If I'm Petersburg, that was a beautiful play. Our ball hits Newsom for a touchdown, and it went for, folks, 52 yards for the touchdown. It was pass interference, and they're going to wipe that off as well, because it looks like maybe some of the people stopped playing at the line and with an uninverted whistle, so maybe that's the call. I don't know. Here we go. 3rd and 8 again. Petersburg looking to pass. Back to pass. The pass falls incomplete by our ball. It's going to bring up 4th down for Petersburg, and the coaches next door, Petersburg, are going absolutely berserk. And I'll be honest with you, folks, I don't blame them. That was an absolutely terrible call. And I'm a Tucker County fan, and that was bad. And I want to win just as much as anybody, but I want it right. And they wiped the touchdown away for Petersburg, and they're going to have to punt it here. A definitely change of momentum play here by the officials with the inverted whistle. They're going to reset the play clock here, and Petersburg is going to punt it on an incomplete pass here. It's going to bring up 4th down and 8. Back to punt is Schultz again. Schultz looking to punt, a short punt. It's going to be angled out of bounds, and it's going to take a Tucker County roll. It's going to go up to about the 37, 38-yard line. We'll see where they mark it, but another punt for Petersburg after the touchdown taken off the board. A beautiful 52-yard touchdown pass from our ball to Newsom. And they'll mark the ball at the 37-yard line of Tucker. 1st and 10 there. Mountain Lions take over. And this is a time, folks, I'm glad I got this door here because Petersburg coach is right beside me. They're still not happy. But that's part of the game. Here we go. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Rosenall in the shotgun. He'll hand it to Real to the right. Can he make the corner? No, he cannot. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So it's going to be no gain there on the play for Tucker County. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. So no gain by the Real run. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Mountain Lions. .58 and ticking on a second quarter clock. And now a whistle by the officials and a timeout by Tucker County. Timeout by Tucker County. And we'll keep it here. I want to take this time to wish the Tucker County cross-country team luck tomorrow afternoon. Girls won't run first, and they'll run, I think it's about 2:30 in the afternoon, 1:30, 2:30, I can't remember off the top of my head. But our girls cross-country Tucker County team qualified for state track cross-country meet, and that'll be run at Cabell Midland High School tomorrow afternoon. And then Devin Whitmore from our boys team qualified as an individual. He'll run after the girls. They're down there now. Hopefully they're listening. If they're not, they're getting rested up, getting them something good to eat. But if they're listening, good luck, girls. Good luck, Devin. We wish you the best of luck from back here in Tucker County, and bring home some more hardware for Tucker County. A great season by those individuals. Congratulations, Coach Molnex, Michelle, and Jack, and wish them good luck. Also want to thank St. George Medical Clinic for providing this video for you today. Go see them and support them as they support Tucker County athletes. 2 receivers each side. Rosenall looking to pass. Got a man out there. It's caught by Maddox Anderson. He makes a man miss to the left. He's going 40, 30, 20, 10. He's going to score 5. Touchdown. Maddox Anderson on the curl route. Curl to the outside, and speed does the rest as Maddox Anderson goes from the 37 of Tucker, and we'll get the yardage for you here in just a second. It looks to be about a 57-yard catch and run, and we'll get an official number here in just a second, but 2-point conversion coming here from Tucker. That comes with 10:42 left in the second. And what a change of events here. If you're a Petersburg fan, you're definitely not happy now. Rosenall into 2-point conversion. He'll look to pass. He's got a man in the end zone. He catches it. And that is Wesley Strodeman, I believe. And yes, it was. Wesley Strodeman catches the pass, and he will get the 2-point conversion to make it 14-0. Tucker County. We'll come back after these messages here on TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, and by Community Care Pharmacy. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, my math wasn't very good there. 63 yards on that touchdown pass from Rosenall to Maddox Anderson. And Tucker County's 2-point conversion good this time by Wesley Strodeman. And Tucker County leads Petersburg 14-0 here in Parsons. Dave Helmick with you. And I want to thank you for tuning in tonight on YouTube and catching this Tucker County game tonight. Hopefully everything's well with you. A little wet out there, but everybody listening, probably home dry and warm. Probably a little warmer than we are here. Nonetheless, Tucker County on the board again, 14-0, and a beautiful play by Maddox Anderson. A curl route down there, and he races 63 yards for the touchdown. Here's Petersburg now with the return, a nice return, up over the 45 of Petersburg, and he's going to be close to midfield. They're going to mark him back now at about the 46-yard line. So Petersburg will start from their own 46. All right, here we go. Petersburg in the shotgun. Our ball has it. He rushes up the middle. He's going to get about a yard. That's it. Tucker County defense doing a good job there as they wrap him up for a minimal gain. 1 yard gain there by our ball. And it's been tough sledding for this Petersburg team so far against this Tucker County defense. Two receivers to each side for our ball, the Vikings quarterback. And that is Caden Arball. Snap back to Caden Arball. He'll throw a screen pass. It's out there in the flat. It's complete. It looks like Day. Day's still on his feet. He has the first down up over the 45 into Tucker County territory at about the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Petersburg at the Tucker County 39, actually 41-yard line. Well, right at the 40 now they put it. So a nice gain there by Petersburg. We'll get the yardage here in just a second. Our ball now back to pass again. Looking. He's got a man out there deep, and he's overthrew him, and it's incomplete. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. And last play. $12 yards on that screen pass the play before. And I believe that one was today. And that was our ball's first completed pass, if you take away the touchdown pass, which they did. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Our ball handed off, and he's hit and dropped. And that one was to Newsom, I believe. Actually, it was a jet sweep play. Yep, jet sweep play, and that one was to Newsom. And it goes for a 2-yard loss. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 12 for Petersburg. Ball's back to the 43. Our ball looking to pass. Being pressured. He has a man, and it's caught, but he's going to be short of the 1st down. And that's Newsom with a beautiful catch in the mud. So mark the ball up to the 32-yard line. So it's an 11-yard pass there. Yard pass, but he's going to be a yard short. 4th down and 1 for Petersburg. 1 receiver to each side, 3 in the backfield beside our ball. Snap comes back, high snap. It's going to be a 1st down run here by Day. Day's going to have the 1st down as they put the ball over to the 29-yard line. So he needed 1, he got 3. So 1st down, Petersburg, as they drive it inside the 30 of Tucker. 8:05 and ticking on a 2nd quarter clock. Again, power formation here. 3 in the backfield with our ball. He'll hand it. He'll pitch it. Pitches over to the left side, and that time it is Day again, and Day is hit immediately by a Tucker County player. It looks like Owen Knotts was a good tackle there, but he gains about 3 yards here as they mark the ball up to the 26-yard line. So a gain of 3 by Day It'll bring up 2nd down and 7. Here's Arball in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He'll hand it to Day. Day off to the left side, still on his feet. Hit and dropped by Tucker County. Finishing him off was number 70, Tyler Collar. And they'll mark that ball right back at the, well, actually, no, they mark it up to about the 24-yard line, so give him 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 for Petersburg. Arball back to pass, being chased, being pursued. Pass incomplete. And pressuring the quarterback was number 55, Gavin Mollinex. Gavin Mollinex with the pressure there on the Arball to cause that incomplete pass. It's going to be 4th down now. And 6 for Petersburg. And they are at the Tucker 24-yard line. Yard to makes the 19 for them. Arball back to pass again. Looking across the middle. He's got a man wide open. Caught. Hauled in. Number 12 in the end zone. Touchdown. And I believe, actually, yes, it looks like number 12. Trace Roball with that touchdown catch and 24 yards out. That one comes for Petersburg, and they're on the board as that one was Arball to Roball. We get that right. 24 yards for the touchdown. 2-point conversion coming here from Petersburg. That comes with 6:55 or 6:22 left in the second. Arball back to pass on the 2-point conversion. It's intercepted by Tucker County, and it'll be no good on the 2-point conversion. Racer Channel gets the interception on the 2-point. And with 6:22 left in the second quarter, the score is Tucker County 14, Petersburg 6. We'll pause with a quick message and come back here on TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner, Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated,
The Paint Store,
Fargo Insurance Group, and by United Financial Service. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, right here at TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, Dave Helmick back here with you at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. As Petersburg gets on the board, they score from 25 yards out on an Arball to Roball touchdown pass with 6:22 left in the second to make it 14-6 Tucker. Kick away from Petersburg, fielded by number 20, Wesley Stroderman. Stroderman cuts up the middle, and he's going to be hit and dropped before he can get back to the 30. And Petersburg with some life here after that touchdown pass from 24 yards out. And if you're just joining us, they had a 52 or so yard pass play called back on an inadvertent whistle, which you hardly ever see, but it happens. And after that, Tucker County went down and scored to make it 14-0 Tucker, and then Petersburg just scored their first points of the game on a touchdown to make it 14-6. Tucker County now with the ball on offense. They'll have the ball up the middle. It comes from, let's see, that was Real on the carry. And the ball, I thought he had a first down. That's what I was looking for. But they got the ball marked initially at about the 26-yard line. Not sure, but it's pretty close to a first down here. Now what are we doing? We're going to measure. So the ball's at the 26 initially. And it's a first down by a long shot. I will say that ball is sitting at about the 37-yard line. And they were originally at the 26, so I think he gained about 11 on that play. Did real. So 11-yard run gives them first and 10, Tucker. All right, here's Tucker. 2 receivers each side. As Petersburg tries to make him jump, doesn't happen. Real with it, and he's going to be hit and dropped immediately. He's going to lose yardage. They'll mark him at the 35, but it'll be a loss of 2 to make it second down and 12. So Tucker County's had some success running the ball, but that time Petersburg in the backfield early, and then mark it back to actually about the 34-yard line, a 3-yard loss. Rosenall barking out the signals. 2 receivers each side. Shotgun for him. He'll look to pass. Again, he's looking for Maddox Anderson. And again, Maddox almost comes up with the catch. He adjusts to the ball well, does Maddox, as Rosenall throws it out there for him. I kind of underthrew it, but Maddox had his hands on it, couldn't come up with it. That would have been a big gain. Now it's going to be third down and long. That is Rosenall's first incompletion of the night that I have. So, nonetheless, 3rd and 13 for Tucker County as they are leading 14-6. Rosenall has 2 receivers each side. Now they'll motion the back out of the backfield. That's Don Molnix, and they'll throw it across the middle. It's dropped. Intended for Maddox Anderson, and it's incomplete. Actually, that was intended for Racer Channel. It's going to be 4th down for Tucker County, and they're going to have to punt it away here, as they did not have a good possession on offense that time. And Petersburg just scored on a touchdown drive. They're getting the ball back here with 4:46 left. Back to punt it is Maddox Anderson. Punt away. The short kick, and it dies in the mud down there by Tucker County, and Petersburg will take over from there. As they transition here, I'm going to try to find the scores for you for the Metro News scoreboard. If I can get this computer up and going. At halftime, we're going to have crowning of Little Miss Mountain Line, little Mr. Mountain Line, I believe. We're back to action here, as I'll get scores for you here in just a second. Arball up the middle. He's got room to run, and he'll get positive yardage up across midfield. They'll mark him short of midfield. About the 49-yard line, and they started this drive. Actually, it's right at midfield. They'll mark the ball. And the ball was at the 41 to start it. So 9-yard gain there for our ball. 1 first down. Our ball again. Shotgun. He's back to pass. He's looking for a man. He's got one up wide open, and it's intercepted by Maddox Anderson. Good job by Maddox Anderson. He goes and gets the ball, and our ball floated that thing just a little too high. And Maddox Anderson went up and got it, and they'll mark the ball at about the 25-yard line, I believe. But a nice job there by Maddox Anderson to intercept that pass and give Tucker County the ball And that is the second turnover by Petersburg. And that comes with 3:49 left in the second. 1st and 10, Tucker on that interception now. They have the ball on offense. They'll hand it off. And a jet sweep pass. Who that was to. That was Maddox. And that was Real. And that is a pass play. And he'll lose a yard. Back to the 24. So that play did not vote well. As Real catches that pass for -1. All right, 3:07 ticking on a second quarter clock. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Tucker County. They're looking to pass. Again, it's Maddox Anderson out there. He's wide open. He's going to catch it and run. 50, 40, 30, not going to catch him. 10, 12, 10-5 touchdown, but there's a flag on the play, and I think it's coming back. So it's a hold on Tucker County. It's going to negate a 77-yard touchdown pass. It's going to negate it. And it's going to be a hold on Tucker County. And nonetheless, it's going to push Tucker County back a little bit further here. Instead of 2nd down and 11, they're going to be at 2nd down and about 20. Couple. So the ball was at the 24. Now they mark it at the 14. Actually, no, they're back to the 9. Wow. Wow, big penalty here as we're looking at 2nd down and almost 30, 28 or so. All right, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It's 2nd down. That's what you got to remember. Rosenall in the shotgun. He'll hand it off, and he'll give it to Real, and Real is hit and dropped. And he will lose a yard. And the ball was at the 9. It's back to the 8. So a loss of a yard by Real. So Tucker County going backwards here. And now Petersburg, actually no, they reset the play clock. I thought Petersburg was going to call a timeout here. They got all 3 timeouts. And you would think they would call a timeout here and put some pressure on Tucker County to punt this thing out of their own end zone, but they're not going to do it. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Rosenall looking to pass. He's got a man out there, and it's caught by Channel. I don't know how he caught it because he doesn't even look like he was looking for it, and right there it was in his breadbasket. And it brings the ball up to the 18-yard line. Now Petersburg will use a timeout. 1:46 left in this first half. And now it looks like that ball's down to the 17. Hard to see, folks, on these muddy field, but trying to get the yardage right. And that is a 9-yard pass and catch from Rosenall to Channel. That's Channel's first catch of the night. And while we have his timeout, we will look at the scoreboard. Martinsburg leading Spring Valley. That's a number 1 versus 8 matchup. They're leading 14-7. Bridgeport leading Musselman 28-13. Let's look at some single A scores. Williamstown leads Doddridge 13-0. Ritchie County leading Gilmer 22-0. Last night, Moorfield beat Pendleton County 40-0. And let's see, get a score update. Taggarts Valley leading Pocahontas County 13-0. All right, here we're back to action here. 1:46 left. Tucker punting it away here. Maddox Anderson back to punt, and then we're going to have another penalty. And actually, it's offsides on Petersburg. Craziness. Petersburg needs to have some discipline here because they could have got the ball here in great field position. Nonetheless, they're still probably going to get pretty decent field position, but 5 yards further down the field is Tucker. Now it's 4th and 12. They're still punting. Maddox Anderson back to punt for Tucker. Snap comes back. Punt away. A little better punt from Maddox. And Tucker takes a Tucker bounce, and they'll down it at about the 43-yard line of Petersburg. So now they'll put it up to the 44 of Petersburg, and that's where they'll start their drive, and they'll have 2 timeouts with 1:35 left in this first half. And Petersburg trails it 14-6. And Arball comes out for this Vikings team. He's the quarterback. He'll look to pass. Nope, he'll take it up the middle. Arball on his feet. He makes a man miss at the 50 to the 45. He's on his feet to the 40. He skates to the 40, across the 40 to the 35. And a good run by Caden Arball as he'll move the chains and pick up big yardage into Tucker County territory. They'll mark it all the way up to the 35 of Tucker. 1st and 10, Petersburg on that 21-yard run. Now he'll hand it to Day. Day looking for room off the left side. And a hit and dropped is Day by Jacob Barrett with the stop there. I knew I wanted to say, I just couldn't get it out of my mouth. As Petersburg now gets no gain on that play as it goes back to the 35. It'll be 2nd down and 10, clock ticking, under a minute. Arball looking to pass. Now he'll run it to the right side. And he'll tackle him short of the 1st down, and Petersburg probably needs to call a timeout here, and they will. They call a timeout. And let's see where they mark the ball. Looks like they're marking it at about the 30-yard line. So it's going to be a 5-yard run by Arball. And it's going to be 3rd down and 5. Well, now they're marking it a little bit further. I don't think they know where they want to mark it. Mark it at the 29. Six-yard run to make it 3rd and 4. All right, timeout on the field. Petersburg timeout. 42 seconds left. They have 1 timeout left, does Petersburg. Look at some more scores. The Mohawk Bowl, University leading Morgantown 14-0. Frankfort leading North Marion 12-7. That's a surprise score. North Marion, I thought they're number 6. Frankfort number 10. North Marion's at home. I thought maybe North Marion would handle them, but they're struggling right now, trailing. All right, here we go. Petersburg with the ball. Shotgun for Arball. Arball back to pass. Looking, being chased. and he'll get it away, and actually it's incomplete. Probably not a bad incompletion by Arball. Thought maybe he was going to throw it into a crowd. He didn't. Incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 4 for Petersburg, and they're obviously going to go for it here. But Tucker County just needs to stop here. 34 seconds left in this first half. Tucker leading 14-6. They need Petersburg off the field here, and this threat of a score gone. Tucker will get the ball to start the third quarter also. Arball's got 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. He's looking to pass. He's looking left. He's going to be pressured, and he's going to be hit and dropped. Incomplete as he throws the ball as he was dropped. Pressure being applied back here in the pocket. It's going to be a turnover on downs. And this Tucker County defense does a good job of getting Petersburg off the field and preventing that score opportunity. Now, Tucker County, you got to think, is just going to run the ball here. Yeah, they might try to take a chance at the end zone, but 28 seconds left. They have 2 timeouts, and the ball's at their own 29-yard line. 1st and 10 from there. And they're going to kneel it. Rosenall takes the snap, and he'll kneel it down, and that will probably do it. Petersburg's probably not going to stop it here. And that'll do it. We'll come to the end of the first quarter, and the score is Tucker County 14, Petersburg 6, and we'll come back. After these messages, we'll have some halftime scores for you, have some updates on the scoreboard, have some scoring summary for you, and some stats for you. And when we have this presentation of Little Miss Mountain Lion, we'll bring it back for that also. While they get ready for that, though, we'll hear from our sponsors here on TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law. Proud to support Tucker County Sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverages, and gas. Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner. Wishing all of Tucker County High School Mountain Lion athletes a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons.
The Paint Store, with locations in Thomas and Morgantown.
Robert Estates Incorporated, serving all of your general contracting needs. Fargo Insurance Group, Tucker County's nationwide insurance agent. United Financial Service, auto, life, commercial insurance, and annuities. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is also being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big. More than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutshaw, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. And by Community Care Pharmacy. And now back to more exciting Tucker County High School action, right here on your home of the Mountain Lions, TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here, R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium, as they're getting ready down here for this little Mr. and little Mrs. Mountain Lion presentation, as they've had some cheerleaders, have had some young girls and boys doing some fundraising and doing some things for Tucker County cheerleading, and they're going to announce the winners tonight, and when they do, when they start that, we're going to go to it, and it looks like they're getting ready to go underway here. So we'll go down to our crowd mic.
Taking the crowning of little Mr. and Mrs. Mountain Lion. The Tucker County cheerleaders would like to give a big thank you to their littles and their parents for working so hard at making this fundraiser such a success. They would also like to thank their parents, families, friends, and community, businesses, and especially St. George Clinic for all their support and donations for this fundraiser. The first Little Miss Mountain Lion, we have Miss Quinn Marie Hovatter. Her cheerleader is Kathy Davis. Quinn is the daughter of Nick Hovatter and Selena Roberts. Quinn has 3 brothers, Brock, Reese, and Gage. Her grandparents are Kelly and Sandy Roberts, and Rick and Kathy Hovatter. Quinn enjoys dancing, playing with her dolls, riding her bike, watching her brothers play football. Quinn wants to be a Disney princess when she grows up. Miss Quinn Hovatter. Next we have Keegan Priscilla, along with her cheerleader, Erin Nessa. Keegan is the daughter of Josh and Ashley Priscilla. Keegan has 3 brothers and 2 sisters, Parker, Gabe, Ethan, Enza, and Brooklyn. Keegan's grandparents are Lynette and the late Ralph Priscilla, Paula and Greg Stevens, and Angie and Paul Winger. Keegan loves being outdoors, riding her bike, playing with her cars and dolls, annoying her siblings and her puppy, Franz, and pushing her boundaries. When she grows up, she wants to be a performer and in charge of everything. Miss Keegan Priscilla. Next we have Bo Smith and his cheerleader, Sarah Pennington. Bo is the son of Andrew and Meredith Smith. Bo has a baby brother, Cameron. Bo's grandparents are Amos Bennett, Samantha Bennett, Sam Smith, and the late Becky Smith. Bo attends Davis Thomas and enjoys working on the farm, playing outside, riding four-wheelers, hunting, and fishing. When Bo grows up, he wants to be a farmer. Mr. Bo Smith. Next we have Miss Odessa Gilligan and her cheerleader. Odessa is the daughter of Robbie and Kelsey Gilligan. Odessa has 2 brothers, Liam and Marshall. Odessa's grandparents are Kelly and Sandy Roberts, Rob and Karen Gilligan. Odessa enjoys singing, dancing, and spending time with her cousins. When Odessa grows up, she wants to be a princess. Miss Odessa Gilligan. Sophia K. Whitmore and her cheerleader, Kaylee Jennings. Sophia is the daughter of Michael and Katie Whitmore. Sophia has 1 brother, Devin, and 3 sisters, Savannah, Haley, and Amelia. Sophia's grandparents are William and Lori Kirkendall and Robert and Pamela Roberts. Sophia attends school at Tucker Valley and attends church at the Hendrick Pentecostal Church. Sophia takes dance by Farah. Sophia loves to ride bikes, going to the park, and playing with her sisters. When Sophia grows up, she wants to be a dancer and a teacher. Miss Sophia Whitmore. Next we have Miss Nora Roberts and her cheerleader, Marissa Judy. Nora is the daughter of Frank and Beth Roberts. Nora's siblings are Audrey and Harrison. Nora's grandparents are Frank and Rachel Roberts, Becky Ogle, and Jeff Boyer. Nora attends Tucker Valley and attends the First Baptist Church. Nora enjoys dancing, playing outside, and drawing. Nora wants to be just like her mom when she grows up, Miss Nora Roberts. Next we have Mr. Jackson Navalis and his cheerleader, Abby Fitzmiller. Jackson is the son of Chris and Ashley Navalis. Jackson has 1 brother, Deacon. Jackson's grandparents are Pete and Debbie Navalis, Sheila and Terry Blosser, Judy Blake, and Patrick and Michelle Creighton. Jackson attends Davis Thomas. He enjoys his dirt bike racing, playing in the mud, and swimming. Jackson wants to be the boss of his own business when he grows up. Mr. Jackson Navalis. Next we have Miss Kylie Walmsley. and her cheerleader, Caitlin McCrum. Kylie is the daughter of Tim and Ayers Walmsley. Kylie has two brothers, Jason and Maddox. Kylie's grandparents are Buzz and Sue Walmsley, Teresa Williams, Jesse Smith, Charles Walmsley, and Margaret Williams. Kylie attends preschool at Tucker Valley and attends First Baptist Church. Kylie loves riding her bike and scooter, drawing, swimming, golfing, playing with her babies and Barbies, and playing with her brothers. When Kylie grows up, she wants to be a cheerleader, an artist, and a gymnast. Miss Kylie Walmsley. Next we have Miss Emerson Noel Lazier and her cheerleader, J.C. Pennington. Emerson is the daughter of Dustin and Sarah Lazier. Emerson has three brothers, Nolan, Noah, and Nevin. Emerson's grandparents are Gary and Margaret Lazier, Vicki and Steve Heron, and Jim Bowley. Emerson enjoys playing with her brothers, playing with her Barbies and baby dolls, and jumping on the trampoline. When Emerson grows up, she wants to be a police officer. Miss Emerson Noel Lazier. Next we have Mr. Reed DeBartolomeo and his cheerleader, Briley Wessel. Reed is the son of Trenton and Kayla DeBartolomeo. Reed has one brother, Holt, and three sisters, Sienna, Delilah, and Rowan. Reed's grandparents are Shalane Wetzel, Margaret Loria, Ed and Carol Wolford, Emma and Larry Stemple, Ruby and Danny Kazamar. Reed attends Tucker Valley. He also enjoys riding his bike, swimming, fishing, playing with his sisters. Reed wants to be a police officer when he grows up. Mr. Reed DeBartolomeo. Now we have Miss Cambry Sharp and her cheerleader, Kennedy Helmick. Cambry is the daughter of Mackenzie and Danny Sharp. Mackenzie has three brothers, Jason, Jaden, and Colton. Cambry's grandparents are Melissa and Billy Jones and Kim and John Sharp. Cambry enjoys playing with her brothers, swimming, playing with her baby dolls, and going for rides with her pappy, Miss Cambry Sharp. Now we have Raylan Smith with her cheerleader, Olivia Williams. Daly is the daughter of Heather Williams and Zach Smith. Daly has one sister, Aubrey Smith. Daly is the granddaughter of Vera Moran, Mary Smith. Daly attends Tucker Valley and enjoys playing with her cousins, playing with her Barbies, swimming in her Nana's pool, and dancing. When Kayla grows up, she wants to take care of babies. Miss Daly Smith. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to announce Mr. Mountain Lion first. So, little Mr. Mountain Lion for 2021 is Mr. Bo Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, for your 2021 Little Miss Mountain Lion is Miss Gwen Hobatter. Ladies and gentlemen, we once again want to thank you for your continued support and donations. Congratulations.
And there you have it, folks. Little Mr. and Mrs. Mountain Lion have been crowned. And congratulations to them. As a lot of hard work being put in there by those parents and cheerleaders for that fundraiser. We will pause and come back here with more of our halftime show after these messages here on TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner, Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated,
The Paint Store,
Fargo Insurance Group, and by United Financial Service. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, and by Community Care Pharmacy. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here, R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium, where little Miss Mountain Lion and Mr. Mountain Lion have just been crowned. And if you missed that, sorry about that, but it's on the video. You can rewind it back and watch. I tried to get as much crowd or PA mic into the broadcast as I could there for that presentation. Hopefully it came across clear, but nonetheless, those activities completed. And while we have a chance here before we go to the Metro News scoreboard, I'm going to go over the scoring summary for you. Tucker County got on the board first on a 20-yard touchdown pass from Rosenall to Anderson, and that came with 7:57 left in the first to make the score 6-0 Tucker County. Then Tucker County scored again on a 63-yard touchdown pass again from Rosenall to Anderson. 2-point conversion was good. Tucker led 14-0 there early in the second. Petersburg then got on the scoreboard on a 24-yard touchdown pass from Arball to Roball to make it 14-6, and that's where we're at now. Stats look like this, unofficial stats, by the way. Rushing for Petersburg, 57 yards. Rushing for Tucker County, 34 yards. Passing for Petersburg, 39 yards. And passing for Tucker County, 107. Total yards looks like this. Tucker County's at 141 total yards. Petersburg at 97. So pretty close on the total yard, or pretty close on the yardage. Tucker County leading by 6 here at halftime. Well, when we come back here, we're going to take a look at the Metro News scoreboard. Actually, we're just going to do that now. 4:30 left here until the teams come out. And then they'll probably put another 2 minutes on the clock and warm up. But while we wait for that, I'll do a refresh here. A good game going on down in the southern part of the state. Martinsburg traveling to Spring Valley. And that game right now, 7-point game at the half. Martinsburg leading 21-14. Bridgeport has at home tonight, and they stand at 7-0, and they're hosting Musselman, and they lead 42-13 at the half in that one. University now up 21-0 on Morgantown. Greenbrier East Princeton scoreless at 0-0. Hurricane South Charleston, same thing, 0-0 score. George Washington Parkersburg, same thing, 0-0. John Marshall leads Oak Glen 42-0 at the half. William Park with a slim lead over Parkersburg South, 14-13 at the half. Spring Mills and Albert Gallatin, PA, tied at 0. Same for Buchanan and Preston, scoreless game there in the first quarter. Capital leads St. Albans 13-7. A scoreless game at Hampshire and Washington, same as with Riverside and Lincoln County. And the last AAA score, Woodrow Wilson leading Oak Hill 7-3 in the second quarter. In AA, Herbert Hoover leading Polka 14-0 at the half. Independence leading Wyoming East 54-8 at the half. Lincoln all over Philip Barber at the half, 34-0. Point Pleasant leading Ripley 27-0. North Marion has surged ahead of Frankfort now at the half, 28-12. Nicholas County leads James Monroe 13-0. Shady Spring leading Liberty Raleigh 10-6 at the half. Robert C. Byrd all over Liberty Harrison at the half, 35-0. Mountain Ridge leads Kaiser at the half, 7-0. Scott leading Winfield 7-0. Berkeley Springs, Clear Springs, a scoreless game in the first quarter. Chapmanville leads Mingo Central 28-20. Fairmont Senior leads Elkins 20-0. Lewis County leading East Fairmont at the half. That's a surprise score at 12-7. Nitro and Sissonville tied at 7 at the half. Riverview Pikeview scoreless game in the first quarter. Bluefield leads Ridgeview, Virginia 7-0. And Weir leading Brook 8-0 in the second quarter. In single A, Williamstown leading Doddridge County 13-0. And that's a undefeated number 1 Doddridge County team trailing 13-0 at Williamstown. A scoreless game between Cameron and Trinity. East Hardy St. Mary's also scoreless in the first. Ritchie County leading Gilmer County 22-7 at the half. Scoreless game between Westside and Mount View. Moorfield beat Pendleton County last night 40-0. Roane County and Ravenswood scoreless in the first quarter. Midland Trail leads Greenbrier West 12-0. That's a surprise score there. Madonna and Hundred scoreless. Sherman and Meadow Bridge scoreless. Clay Battelle, Calhoun County, they're tied 14-14 at the half. Tyler Consolidated and Valley Wetzel scoreless in the first quarter. Wahama and Magnolia also scoreless in the first quarter. Tug Valley and Man scoreless in the first quarter. Hurley, Virginia and Montcalm scoreless in the first quarter. And all the other scores that we are looking at, except for Taggart's Valley leading Pocahontas County 13-0. All the rest of the scores in single A, except for this one, there's no score reported. Tucker County actually leading Petersburg at the half. You know that score. It's 14-6, and we're going to have one last break here, and then we're going to have some football for you right here on TuckerCountySports.com. I want to also thank St. George Medical Clinic for this video. We'll pause and come back after these messages.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law. Proud to support Tucker County Sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverages, and gas. Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner, wishing all of Tucker County High School Mountain Lion athletes a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons.
The Paint Store, with locations in Thomas and Morgantown.
Robert Estates Incorporated, serving all of your general contracting needs. Fargo Insurance Group, Tucker County's nationwide insurance agent. United Financial Service, auto, life, commercial insurance, and annuities. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is also being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big. More than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutshaw, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres. Choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank. Locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. And by Community Care Pharmacy. And now back to more exciting Tucker County High School action right here on your home of the Mountain Lions, TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here, R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. We're about ready to start this second half. Tucker County leading Petersburg 14-6. Tucker will get the ball, start this second half. Well, I have a little time here. I also wanted to congratulate the Little League football team, Team A, playing for their league championship this Sunday, and that game I believe will be here. I'm not 100%, but they're playing in a championship game. Team A and Team B playing for the championship Sunday afternoon here around 3 or 4 o'clock. They'll get that started. First game's at 2, and then the second game will follow from there. So congratulations to the Little League Mountain Lions, as they've had a great season. Always good to be playing that last game of the season, and that's what both of those teams will be doing on Sunday. Also want to remind everyone that we will have the game for you next Friday night, as Tucker County will host South Harrison, and that'll be a 7 p.m. start. Also, there's going to be a JV game on Monday night, and the Tucker County football team was having a JV game on Monday night. They'll probably have that game for you on the YouTube channel. Probably not going to have, we won't have any commentary for you on that one, but they will have the game live on YouTube, I'm pretty certain. Tune into that Tucker County Athletics page, and they'll post that on there if that is the case. So, with that being said, we're about ready to get football underway here in the second half, as Tucker County will receive the kick, and they'll go from our left to our right if you're sitting at home. All right, here's the kick away. Jacob Barrett with it. He's crossed the 40 to midfield. He cuts up and he falls down at the 45. The tackler didn't tackle him, the mud did, as he makes a cut and lost his footing at the Petersburg 45. A great run back there by Jacob Barrett to give Tucker County absolutely gorgeous field position at the Petersburg 45-yard line. That's how you start if you're Tucker County. Get this thing going here. 1st and 10 in Petersburg territory. Rosenau in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And he'll hand it off to Real. Real, nothing. He's actually going to lose a yard back to the 46-yard line. And Petersburg has done a great job of stopping the run here of late. And I look at this stat sheet, and Tucker County had positive yardage the first seven or eight runs, and they have had negative yardage ever since, and that's back to the second half as well. All right, here goes Tucker County. They break the huddle. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And he'll fake the handoff. This time he's looking to pass. Screen pass set up for Real. Real to the right. Has blockers to the 40. Up over the 36. He'll drag him down at about the 36, 37-yard line. Going to be close to the first down, but he's going to be short. So he'll mark the ball at the 37. So he needed about 11. He got 9. Did Real on that screen play. All right, Tucker County 3rd and 2. 2 receivers to the left, actually 2 to the right. Rosenall in the shotgun. Now he'll motion across the formation, and they're going to get movement here. I don't know if it's going to be Petersburg or Tucker, and it's going to be Petersburg. They went early, and it's going to give Tucker County a first down. They've done that 3 or 4 times tonight, has Petersburg, to give Tucker County some yardage. This time they're going to give them a first down on that penalty. White hat tonight, Brian Collett. Also a basketball official. And the ball is at the 32 of Petersburg. 1st and 10 for Tucker. Rosenall. He'll give it to Molnix. Molnix fumbles the football, and Rosenall gets back on it. And a good job by Ethan Rosenall to save that possession as Dom Molnix fumbled the football. As soon as he got it, he fumbled it. And tonight, I'm going to tell you, folks, ball security is important because there is absolutely nothing but mud out there in the middle of that field. It was green before they started, but it didn't last long. And all that rain that we got today, well, actually the last 2 or 3 days, has come to the top. And now they're going to stop it. And they reset the play clock. And then they'll wind it. So that's a loss of 5 for Tucker. So back to where before the penalty. Pass coming from Rosenall. He's backpedaling. And they're going to throw a flag here. Not sure what the flag is, but the referee threw it, so he's going to get a hold on Tucker County. And they're probably going to back us up here. And they do. They do back us up. They accept the penalty, does Petersburg. So it's going to be 2nd down and about 25 or so. Mark the ball back to Tucker County territory to the 49-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down and the line that gains the 22, folks. Long ways to go for the first down. But it's 2nd down. Back to pass is Rosenall. He hit, and that should be a flag, and they don't throw it. That's a pass interference as the defender hits the receiver early. And that was definitely a pass interference. They don't call it. And it brings up 3rd down and a long, long way for Tucker County. Ball's at the 49. And it's about 30 yards. 29 yards, 30 yards they need to make for the first down. Here we go, 3rd down. Trips to the left for Tucker. And Rosenall looking for a pass. And that just slips out of his hand and falls incomplete. So unfortunate here for Tucker. They're going to have to punt this away. What started out as a nice job by Tucker. They get the ball all the way down to the Petersburg 32, and then penalties haunt them. First that fumble lost, then a penalty, and then some negative plays or incomplete passes, and now Tucker's punting the ball right at midfield here. They're going to punt it away to Petersburg, try to pin them deep into their territory. Anderson snap back. Actually, it's probably a good play for Tucker because Anderson having trouble fielding that punt or that snap. A false start out there by the gunner. The gunner, Wilfong, moved early to back Tucker up even more here. It was going to be interesting on that punt, though, because Maddox Anderson, that was a low snap. He received it and was getting ready to punt it, but he not sure where the rush would have been. All right, now we're going to try again. Tucker ready to punt. Snap back to Anderson. Anderson punts it away, and it takes a Tucker County roll, and it'll roll dead inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line. So that's where Petersburg will take over. 1st and 10 at the 29. And Petersburg just down by 6 here. And early stages of the 3rd quarter. All right, here we go. Petersburg with it. Our ball. The quarterback for Petersburg. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Split backfield. He'll hand it off. And looks like Day with it. Day looking for room, and he cuts it back, makes a nice move, makes a man miss up to midfield, and a nice run there by number 25. It was not Day. It was Logan Thorne with that carry. And a nice gain by them as they'll go from the 29 to midfield. So a 21-yard run there by Thorne. First and 10 for Petersburg. Our ball looking to pitch it. He'll keep it. A run up the middle by the quarterback is going to gain some yardage here. Mark him up to about the 47-yard line, so a 3-yard gain there on 1st down. So Petersburg in Tucker County territory again. 2nd down and 7. Our ball in the shotgun. He's got 1 receiver to each side. 2 in the backfield with him. He'll hand it off. Up the middle, weaving his way through traffic is the running back. And we'll see who that is, but looked like Day on the carry. And we'll get that yardage for you here in just a second. 2 receivers to their left, and now a pitch is dropped out there by the running back. Picked up, and he's going to make a positive play out of this. Really good job by him to even get yardage there. And that was number 26, Day. And Peyton Day picks up that fumble and gets positive yardage up over the 45, actually to 44, as he was going to lose a bunch there. And he lost a couple. All right, 4th down now for Petersburg, and now it's going to be a timeout by Petersburg. Little confusion by them. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. You're watching Tucker County football here on YouTube Live, and it's brought to you by the St. George Medical Clinic, also, and these fine sponsors.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Robert Estates Incorporated.
The Paint Store.
Fargo Insurance Group. And by United Financial Service. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports. Right here, TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, Dave Helmick with you back here at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. 6:03 left in the third. Tucker leading still 14-6. Petersburg, though, looking here. They're going to punt it. 4th and 4. They thought about it over the timeout, and they decided to punt. Or maybe fake it. Let's see. The punt is away, straight up in the air, a short punt, high. It takes a thug in the mud, and it'll roll to the 29, and Tucker will take over from there. So good job by Tucker defense there. That pitch by Petersburg dropped out there on that third down play. Really squandered that drive, and they punted away, and Tucker takes over at their own 20, actually 19-yard line, as I had 10 yards off that. 19-yard line is where Tucker will take over. 1st and 10 for the Mountain Lions. They lead 14-6. The way this second half's going, you got to think if someone scores in this half, it's going to be their advantage. Don Molinax with the carry. As the last time he carried it, he fumbled it. He may want to hold on to that ball a little bit firmer, but he gets a nice gain up to about the 23-yard line. So a 4-yard gain by Dom, and that's his probably best carry of the night. And now here's a run by Rosenall, and he's drugged down before he can reach the 25-yard line. Mark him at the 24, so he only gains about 1. Actually, they're going to mark it at the 24. 1-yard gain for Rosenall. That's only his second run of the night. I have. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 for Tucker. 3rd and 5. Ball's at the Tucker County 24-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Rosenall looking to pass. Out there, he throws it to Maddox Anderson, and he's caught and drugged down before he can make a move, and that's a nice tackle out there by Petersburg. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And it's going to bring up a punt for Tucker County as Petersburg winning this field possession battle, as their field position should get better out of this punt situation. Anderson back to punt. 4th and 5. Snap back. Punt away. I don't know how he got it away, but he did. He nailed it. Nice punt by him. Petersburg player makes Stroderman miss, but he's not letting go. Good job, Wesley Stroderman. They drug him around the mud 3 or 4 times there, but Stroderman did not let go, and he gets the tackle and does a nice job there, does Wesley Stroderman for Tucker County, waiting for his teammates to get there, and they'll mark the ball at the Petersburg 42-yard line. Let's see. Yep, about the 42 of Petersburg is where it will go down. And a great punt there by Maddox Anderson as he was standing at the 15 or so when he punted it. Our ball handed off. Petersburg up the middle. Nice gain there by the Petersburg ball carrier, and having a trouble seeing the numbers there, but that was Day, I believe. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was Logan Thorne with a nice gain there. And he takes the ball up over midfield to the Tucker County 47-yard line. Another run here by Thorne. It was Thorne again. He's done a nice job coming in here and getting some yards. About 2 yards, he'll take it to the 45. Did Thorne. $11 yards on that first run, 2 on that one. Petersburg now, another run coming. This one, our ball, it looks like, as he makes a man miss, and he's dropped at about the 40-yard line by Barrett. That was Newsom, who's at quarterback now. As these jerseys, folks, I'm sorry, but they're just hard to read. And ball out, and looks like Tucker County might have it. And now they give it back to Petersburg. And they get a first down out of that, which they mark it at the 35-yard line after the fumble forward there. Big fumble forward. The ball was tackled about the 40. All right, snap back. Newsom has it. He's on his feet, running, still running. Being missed by the Tucker County defenders, and he'll rumble all the way down to the 35, or actually the 20-yard line of Tucker County. A big gain there by number 4, Cody Newsom. As I apologize if I missed the changing quarterback there from Petersburg, but Newsom in there now at quarterback, and the rain starting to fall down here pretty good here at Tucker County football field. Newsom, he'll hand it off. Hit and dropped is the ball carrier. Tackle made there by Tucker County's number 68, Owen Porter. He'll gain about 2 more, down to the 18 of Tucker. Second down and about 8 for Petersburg as they're driving into the red zone of Tucker County. This Tucker County defense has got to stiffen up here in the rain. Snap back, Newsom up the middle. He's got room to run. He's crossed the 10 into Tucker County, inside the 10 to about the 6. And they'll mark it down to the 5. First and 10. First and 10 for, or actually first and goal for Petersburg. As that's a nice 13-yard run by Newsom. Snap high. He'll hand it off to Day. Day does not get in as the third quarter clock expires. They'll mark him at the 3-yard line. And it'll be second down and goal from the 3 when we come back. And when we come back in the fourth quarter. We'll pause and take a break. And we'll have fourth quarter football here for you after this.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, and by Community Care Pharmacy. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here. R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. Dave Helmick with you as Tucker County leads Petersburg at the end of 3, 14-6. But Petersburg with a second down and goal from the 3. And Tucker County defense got some work to do here if they're going to keep Petersburg out of the end zone. Rain coming down here at the stadium. It looks like more so on that side of the field, but nonetheless, Petersburg now second down and goal from the 3. Snap back. He'll hand it off, and he's in. Touchdown, Petersburg. Ball carrier. Number 26, Day, looks like. So Day with the 3-yard touchdown run. And a 2-point conversion away from tying this game is Petersburg. And this is a very important conversion here. Here it is. Snap back. He'll run it to the right. And he's going to be caught, and he's going to be turned around and dropped. And he throws it. It's incomplete. It's going to keep Tucker County ahead here by the count of 14-12. And Tucker County's offense needs to come to life here in this fourth quarter. Petersburg's offense came to life, but Tucker County's offense has struggled here since they've led in the second 14-0. But Petersburg has scored 12 unanswered to make this 14-12 with 11:57 left in the fourth quarter. And we'll take a quick break here and look at the scoreboard, Metro News scoreboard. Doddridge County has came back a little bit on Williamstown as Williamstown leads 20-12. East Hardy now leading St. Mary's 6-0. Let's go down here and look at the Taggarts Valley score as Taggarts Valley still leading 13-0 over Pocahontas County. Kickoff coming here from Petersburg. As the rain continuing to fall here in Parsons. Kick away by Petersburg. Tucker County needs to get on the ball. They don't. Petersburg gets it, and they recover it. And Petersburg has the ball. Tucker County waited, and didn't get the ball. Number 5 for Petersburg, Colton Vance, jumps on the ball. And the first mistake, turnover-wise, for Tucker as Petersburg recovers the kick. It wasn't an onside kick. It was just a short kick. And Tucker County did not get on it. 11:57 left in this game. Petersburg in business. Snap comes back. They'll hand it off. Trap play up the middle. Running hard is Day, and Day is over the 30. Close to a first down for Petersburg, and it's going to be a first down, I believe. Ball was at the 38-yard line. And they'll mark it up to about the 25, so definitely a first down. So big play there from Petersburg on the special teams, and now they get a first down on a run. Now, Newsom has the ball, and he's still moving, still on his feet. Up over the 20, inside the 20 to about the 16-yard line. And this change in quarterback, will take a timeout, will Tucker County, as they'll mark the ball down to the 16-yard line. So a 9-yard gain there from Petersburg. And I believe that was Newsom on the carry. As I try to scramble here on my stat sheet. "13 yards by Day on that previous play." So Petersburg in business here. 2nd and 1 at the 16. Newsom still at quarterback for Petersburg. He'll hand it off. This time it's Thorne. Thorne has the ball up over the, down inside the 10 to about the 5-yard line. So a big gain there again by Thorne. And it's a gain of 11. It'll be 1st and goal for Petersburg. They mark it down at the, like about the 5-yard line. Newsom still a quarterback. He'll run it to the left side. He's hit and dropped before he can reach the end zone. He'll bring up 2nd down. And he has it down to about the 3-yard line. So a 2-yard gain there by Newsom. To make it 2nd down and goal from the 3. 10-13 and ticking on a 4th quarter clock. And this Tucker County team ahead by 2, but Petersburg threatening. Newsom under center. Fumble. And Tucker County, I think, has got it. And they do. A fumble on the play. Tucker County recovers. And that was just what the doctor ordered, as Tucker County gets the ball back to avoid disaster. Real recovers that fumble. And that comes with 9:56 left in the 4th. Score remains 14-12, Tucker. And Rosenall is in the shotgun in his end zone. He'll throw it. And there's a penalty. And they do not call it. Thought maybe they would be calling a pass interference there, but they don't call it. And the pass was intended for Maddox Anderson, and it falls incomplete. To bring up 2nd and 10 for Tucker. All right, danger down there in the end zone as Tucker County in the shotgun. Ball's at the 4. Rosenall looking for Strawderman, and it's incomplete. the ball at the 4 of Tucker County is the most dangerous thing here. Third and 10. Tucker County needs a big play here. Don't want to be punting it down there. That would not be good. 4th and 10. Rosen on the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to the right. Looking to pass. He'll throw it out there in the flat, and it's almost picked off. It's incomplete. Making the play over there. Trying to find his number there. Number 12. And that is Roball with the pass breakup. Now it's going to be 4th down. And Tucker's got to punt out of their own end zone. Anderson will punt it from his end zone. Snap back, punt away, gets it away. It's not going to be a long punt, but it does roll to about the 30. And that's where Petersburg will take over. So, not much going on offense for Tucker, but nonetheless, they will give the ball back to Petersburg in Tucker County territory at the Tucker 30-yard line. All right, Petersburg has it. They run the ball up the middle, and it's stopped by Tucker, but not before a big gain there on that carry. Well, folks, I cannot see his number. I think it was Newsom on that carry as he gains 9 down to the 21. Newsom, high snap, ball fumbled, and he jumps on it, but he's going to lose some yardage back to about the 29-yard line. So he'll lose all that yardage he got, except a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. So he gained 9 yards on that carry and lost 8 there. So 3rd down and 9 for Petersburg. Snap back. Newsom looking to pass. Got a man out there, but he overthrew him. Out of bounds, overthrown. Ball intended for number 12, I believe, Roball. And it's incomplete. It's going to be 4th down and 9. 4th and 9 for Petersburg. Here's Tucker needs to stop. Another stand here for this defense. Tucker County needs to stop. Newsom has 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. How about a penalty or something here? Screen pass set up, and it's incomplete. And Tucker County stops them again. And they do it on an incomplete screen pass to bring a turnover on downs by Petersburg and gives Tucker County some decent field position compared to the last time out. And they'll take over at their own 29-yard line, 1st and 10. So, see if Tucker County can take advantage here. Rosenall. Now they're going to call a false start on Tucker County as a head bob by one of the linemen. They blow it, and they back him up.
That's a false start
That's not when you want to try to draw the other team. And instead, you draw your own players. And it's 1st and 15 now instead of 1st and 10. Move the ball back to the 24-yard line. 1st and 15. He'll hand it off to Real. Real up the middle. He's got running room up over the 30, and he'll gain some good yards up to about the 32-yard line. So a good job by Real there. Actually, they mark it. Yeah, they mark it about the 32. It's a 8-yard gain by Real. The best run he's had since the first quarter, probably. Tucker County. He'll hand it off again. Real again. This time not much, as Petersburg catches him before he can gain much yardage. He'll give him 1. Mark the ball up to the 33-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 for Tucker County. And you need a 1st down here. Keep this clock rolling. Here we go. Rosenall in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to each side. Single sidecar to his left. He's looking to pass. He's got a man out there. It's caught. Maddox Anderson with the catch. And a 1st down for Tucker County right at midfield. Actually, it looks like it's going to be in Petersburg territory at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10, Tucker County. They needed 7. And he got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 yards on that play. Good job there from Rosenall and Anderson. And Anderson over 100 yards receiving on the evening. And now Petersburg jumps. Tucker jumps, and they don't call either one. Unbelievable. All the officials just stand there. Petersburg jumped across. Tucker County had a false start, and nothing was called. And there is a run for actually negative yards. -1 on that carry. They'll mark it back. Actually, no, it's still at the 49. 2nd down and 10. So no gain by Real. 2nd and 10. Tucker County. Pass coming. Caught. And Stroderman hit and dropped immediately on that wide receiver screen. And they'll gain probably 2 or 3 yards, and that's it. They'll mark it. They'll mark it up to the 47, 2-yard gain by Rosenall and Stroderman. Another 3rd down and long. 3rd and 8. Tucker County. Again, looking at 3rd down and long play. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Split backfield. Rosenall looking to pass. Got a man out there again. It's Anderson. Anderson goes up and almost catches it. Almost makes an acrobatic catch. Went up to get it, and it falls incomplete. And it looks like Tucker County probably going to have to punt it away here. You would think that they're going to try to pin Petersburg back here. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to punt it away. 4th and 8 from Petersburg 47, and they're going to punt it. Anderson back to punt. Snap back, and he gets it away. And it's hit by Petersburg and recovered by Tucker County. Petersburg player tried to grab the ball, and it's scooped up by Tucker County, and they'll keep possession, and they'll gain some yardage here. Big play there. A big mistake by the Petersburg player as they tried to grab the punt. So Tucker County will keep possession and mark it down to the 33 of Petersburg. 1st and 10, Tucker County. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Rosenall, shotgun. He'll hand it off the Reel up the middle. He has positive yardage up to about the 30. He'll give him 3 to the 30. And they will. 30-yard line's where it goes. 3-yard gain for. Now they'll mark it actually up for a 4-yard gain. They don't know where they want to put it. Up to the 29. 2nd down for Tucker County. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Split backfield for Rosenall. Snap high. He'll hand it off again to Reel. Reel sidesteps a defender, still on his feet, and he'll lean forward, and he'll have a couple more to about the 27-yard line. It'll be 3rd down. Yeah, 3rd down and 6. Yeah, 3rd down and 4. 2 more for Reel. As that clock ticking, under 3 minutes to play in this game, and a very crucial possession for Tucker. They need to score some points here and get some insurance points for this game. 3rd down. Now Tucker County's going to take a timeout. They burn a timeout, and when they do that, we'll take it with them here. We'll pause for a quick break and be back for the last 2 minutes and 45 seconds of this contest. Tucker leads at 14-6, or 14-12. Sorry.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner, Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated,
The Paint Store,
Fargo Insurance Group, and by United Financial Service. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, right here, TuckerCountySports.com.
Back here at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field. Class of 1984 Stadium. Tucker County looking at a 3rd down and 4 in Petersburg territory. Here we go. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now he'll motion Reel out of the formation. Snap high. He'll hand it off to Don Monix. Up the middle, Don Monix comes breaking tackles, and he'll carry it up to about the 25-yard line, and there's some shoving going on here, and no flags thrown. But Petersburg calls a timeout here, and that's their 2nd timeout burnt. And each team has 1 timeout left. But nonetheless, the ball comes up to the 25-yard line. 2-yard gain there by Don Monix. And what we'll set for you, we'll reset this for you here in just a second, as Tucker County's going to look at a 4th down and about 2. I had them at 3rd down and 4, and they gained 2 there, so it's looking like it's going to be about a 4th down and 2 for Tucker. And if they get the 1st down, if they can get the 1st down here, you got to like their chances on milking some more of this clock down to where Petersburg's really going to have a hard time stopping it here. Only one timeout remaining. Tucker now breaks the huddle. 4th down and 2. A long 2, short 3. Rosenau in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Real makes a man miss, and he gets forward there, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be close, but I think he's going to be short. As Tucker County elects to run it here, and it's going to be Petersburg football. A turnover on downs by Tucker County. As they needed 2, needed 3, they got 2.5. So it's going to be Petersburg ball at the Tucker County, or at their own 23. All right, here we go. Petersburg ball, down 2, 2:33 left. They got 1 timeout left. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Snap comes back. They'll run it up the middle. And it'll be Newsom with the carry. And he has minimal yardage there. 5-yard gain there. And mark the ball up to the 28. 28-yard line. Now Tucker's going to call a timeout with 2:07 left in this game. Tucker calls a timeout. Not sure what's going on here. Petersburg officials. Actually, I don't know what's going on here. Petersburg player down, I believe. Something going on because Petersburg coach runs over. And it's not a timeout by Mountain Lions. Can't be a timeout because there's an injury over here. And trying to see what's going on here. Well, folks, not able to see with my binoculars. A lot of people standing over there. We're going to take a break, and hopefully we can find something out for you, but we'll be back after these messages here on TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, and by Community Care Pharmacy. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, TuckerCountySports.com. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law. Proud to support Tucker County Sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverages, and gas. Mike Rosenau, Tucker County Commissioner. Wishing all of Tucker County High School Mountain Lion athletes a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons.
The Paint Store, with locations in Thomas and Morgantown.
Robert Estates Incorporated, serving all of your general contracting needs. Fargo Insurance Group, Tucker County's nationwide insurance agent. United Financial Service, auto, life, commercial insurance, and annuities. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is also being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big. More than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutshaw, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. And by Community Care Pharmacy. And now back to more exciting Tucker County High School action right here on your home of the Mountain Lions, TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field. Player down across the way is a Tucker County player, and we're not sure what's going on over there, but what we do know is it is a Tucker County player injured over there on their sideline. And not sure what's going to happen here as far as the timeout's concerned, but right now that's not an issue, as still attending to that player. And we'll try to get you that information if we can get it, but right now a lot of players sitting there blocking my view, so I'm not able to see with my binoculars, but when we do resume play, Petersburg's going to be at a 2nd and 5 from their own 28-yard line. And as we're getting a little bit of information here, as we've had a Tucker County player injured over on the sideline, and the ambulance is on the way. So while we wait, don't want to worry anybody, but at the same time, there is an injury over on the other side, and I don't want to say who, but we do have the player up and walking. That player appears to be Tyler Collar, and he looks a lot better than where he was, and nonetheless, it's going to be return in action here, as Tucker County now looks like they're not going to get their timeout back, more than likely. But nonetheless, it'll be Petersburg football here. 2nd and 5 from their own 28 with 2:07 left in this game, trailing. Pass coming back here for Petersburg across the middle, and it's incomplete. It's going to be a flag on the play, hopefully a hold on Petersburg. Yep, holding on Petersburg. Back him up. Back him up. It'll be second down, but it'll be second down and 15 now as Petersburg's backed up on a penalty. And clock goes to 2 minutes. Second down and 15 coming for Petersburg, as now they'll scrimmage from their own 10-yard line. So that's an 18-yard penalty. Back to pass. Petersburg looking across the middle, and it's incomplete. It falls incomplete. Intended for the Petersburg receiver there, and that's Newsom, who's back in at receiver. And Arball back at quarterback. Obviously, passing situation for Petersburg. They got Arball back there passing. Newsom, the better runner. He was at quarterback running the ball and basically got them back in this game with his legs. Now, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Or 3 to the right, 1 to the left for Petersburg. They're faced with 3rd and 23. Arball back to pass. Got a man out there, 2 men out there. It's caught, and he's hauled in. And he's going to have the first down. He's going to be tackled there. Real misses the tackle and misses the defensive. I thought it was 2 Petersburg players, but actually Real was there defending and unable to make the play. And Petersburg picks up the first down as we go under a minute 40 left to play as they get the first down on 3rd and 23. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Petersburg dropped the ball. Arball drops the ball. Levi Pennington there to make the tackle and throw the quarterback for a loss. It's going to be a loss of 2 in Petersburg. Petersburg clock running. They switch balls. So we go under a minute 5 remaining in this game. Arball quarterback for Petersburg. Back to pass, being pressured. And he's going to be tackled, and a horse collar penalty coming here by Gavin Molinex with a horse collar tackle. That's going to give Petersburg a first down and move the ball closer to the Tucker County end zone. And just didn't need it there. Gavin Molinex with that horse collar. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Petersburg, and they'll bring the ball all the way down to the Tucker 35-yard line. And they'll scrimmage from there. Arball and the quarterback. He's got 3 receivers to the left. Looking to pass, being chased and being pulled down. Pick that ball up, son. Looked like it maybe slipped out of his hands, but we're going to call it incomplete. 51 seconds left in this game, folks, and things getting kind of interesting here as Tucker leads by 2. 14-12, Tucker leads. And here's where you just got to make sure that you make a tackle and don't let somebody run free. 2nd down and 10 for Petersburg. 2 receivers to each side. Now they'll load 3 to the right. Arball back to pass. Up in the air, it's a duck. Wounded duck, and it's incomplete, and they go call pass interference here? Are you kidding me? The first time tonight they're going to call pass interference on Tucker County. You got to be kidding me. A balloon ball, and they call pass interference. An unbelievable call here as they put the ball down to the 20-yard line of Tucker County with 43 seconds left in this game. And now Tucker County defense really got some work to do here. Snap back, they'll run it. And they up the middle does Newsom. Newsom goes to the 10, and he'll actually move the chains here and go first and goal from the 10. There's a time they do have a timeout, Petersburg does. They elect not to take it. And there's 35 seconds left. And they'll wind it. One stop here. Tucker County needs a stop. They're going to run it again. Up the middle they come. Quarterback, keeper. And the ball's out. And it's jumped on by Petersburg with 20 seconds left. Ball's at the 5-yard line. And Petersburg calls a timeout. But here's the thing, folks. 20 seconds left. I'm not sure they can run it again. They can risk it if they don't run or if they don't get it here from the 6. And they're going to have a hard time getting lined back up and get another play off. So neither team with a timeout. Oh, what a game, folks. It's come down to this. Petersburg has the ball. Now this timeout, they have the ball at the Tucker 6. Second down and 6, but the downs really don't matter. Only 20 seconds left, folks, in this game. Petersburg scores. They win the game. If they don't, in these next 2 plays, Tucker County's going to hold on for the win. Our ball, I can't tell if it's our ball or Newsom at quarterback. Looks like our ball. They'll hand it off. And he stopped short of the goal, and the clock's ticking. Tick, tick, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And what's going to happen here? They call a penalty here. What are they calling? Delay game on Tucker County, which is going to stop the clock and allow them to run one more play. And that's just not, I just don't understand that call. I know Tucker County's trying to keep them from spotting the ball, but they got 4 seconds left here. One play, and they'll wind it here. They'll wind it on this play, and this is going to be the last play of the game, folks. So Tucker County stops them. Game's over. They win. Petersburg scores. They win. They wind the clock. As they go into the end zone for the touchdown, and they'll win the game at the very last second of this game to beat Tucker County at the buzzer on a terrible call by the official. Just blow the whistle and mark the ball and then start it. It shouldn't have been a penalty. It should have never been a penalty. And Tucker County falls to Petersburg by the score of 18-14. And we'll be back to wrap this one up.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner, Atkins Home Center and Southern States of Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated,
The Paint Store,
Fargo Insurance Group, and by United Financial Service. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, right here at TuckerCountySports.com. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, and by Community Care Pharmacy And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here. R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium, as Petersburg wins this game by the score of 18-14, and they score. Well, as time expires, folks, there's 4 seconds left. Tucker County stopped them on a goal line play there, about the 2, and then the Tucker County players kind of laid on the ball and didn't get up quick enough, and the referee stops the clock, throws a penalty, moves the ball a little closer, and then gives Petersburg an opportunity to run another play, and they score on a kind of a push, quarterback sneak, pushing everybody into the end zone play, and Petersburg gets the win. 18-14 is the final, and we'll do this, and we'll wrap this thing up. Tucker County got on the board first. The scoring summary for you. In the first quarter, Tucker County scored on a 20-yard touchdown pass from Rosenall to Anderson to make it 6-0. Then Tucker County struck again on a 63-yard touchdown pass from Rosenall to Anderson to make it 14-0. Then Petersburg answered in the second on a 24-yard touchdown pass to make it 14-6. And then Petersburg got on the board again in the fourth quarter on a 3-yard touchdown run to make it 14-12. And then a 1-yard touchdown run right as time expired in the fourth quarter of this, expired at the end of this game, to give Petersburg the 18-14 win. And Tucker County falls in this one. We'll have all the wrap-up stats for you on the website probably tomorrow. And we'll also have the score and all the information for you in the paper this week at in the Parsons Advocate. So get your copy of that. I want to thank all the sponsors for the audio broadcast. I want to thank St. George Medical Clinic for the video. And this has been Dave Helmick. And we want to say good night, everyone.